Welcome, Scorpio, to your end of the month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on in your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you for the end of the month. Scorpio. Best message for Scorpio, please. Best message for Scorpio. 5 of Swords coming out. Talking about that uncertain outlook. Not sure exactly how things are going to go towards the end of the month. Kind of feeling a little uncertain right now. Clarifying on this 5 of Swords. Not only going to clarify on that card, but the entire reading. Let's see what's going on. Are you so uncertain about? Triumph and success. Looking for the triumph and the success. Got a lot of swords going on over here. And it feels like there could be some communication, maybe even mixed communication going on. But however it is, you are definitely looking for this new fresh start over here with it. With the Ace of Swords is pretty much what that is. So it is a double-edged sword though. So we have to be careful of that. Why? Because you know it's uncertain outcome, therefore it could change on, like I said, with the communication, it could change on a dime at any certain moment in time. It is signifying this new beginning though that you are looking for and trying to get excited about this new beginning, but it does feel like there is some challenges before you. That's why you have this uncertain outcome. Just remember to utilize your strength and willpower, determination, and really focus on the good side of the sword over here, and cut through those barriers that make things feel like it could go wrong, right? You don't want anything to go wrong. So it does feel like you're trying to really focus on the path at hand. But it does feel like at any given second, you're like, I'm not sure how this is going to go. But I do feel like there is, with it, triumph and the success sitting there with it, there is a very positive piece within you, Scorpio, that says, I am determined and I am really pushing hard. So I do feel that you are pushing very hard for this. But I do feel that in the back of your mind, you're like, oh my God, this could turn on a dime any second, right? And really using that intuition in the present right now for the situation. Suffering in silence. At least with the suffering in silence, though, it's not a horrifying card in the past. It means that you were actually completed what you needed to do and you moved to the next, you got off that mountain, right? And actually started walking with the foundation and achievements. Excuse me, I was going to say firm foundations, but could be firm foundations coming in. But you do have the foundations and achievements coming in, and I do see the beautiful rainbow. So I do see that it will have some kind of turnaround coming in. For you, which is great. With the suffering in silence over here, it's just saying, hey, you know what? I found my way to go. I found that I can let go of that. And having that communication, there was some kind of communication that allowed issues in your life to not be as big of a problem as they were before. So you could have had some kind of news or something coming in that got your attention and made you get off pretty much off this rock, right? And actually start moving again. Finding something to get you motivated is really what it feels like, but you still feel like there's some uncertainty going on about how it's going to go. So suffering in silence over here, clarifying in the past. Yeah, for the 10 of Cups, like I said, finding that something happened to where you were finding that peace and harmony, finding those achievements, finding new things to enlighten you. Like I said, it feels kind of like you had some kind of message come through, because I'm seeing the blue on the communication on the card. So it's telling me that some kind of communication has happened. Yes, that offered you new hopes and new ideas with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is your card. That is a Scorpio card. So it's saying, yeah, this was more peaceful. I could find finally something, and it was like finally the time has come in for some kind of opening to come in so I can feel like I can get motivated again. With the intuition over here, it's showing that your intuition right now is doing very good, and it feels like you are trying to keep yourself as balanced as possible. Having a change around Well, it's because in the past you let things go, so it feels like there is still other things that you're still trying to let go also. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of it is just trying to get rid of that negative thinking, right? Trying to keep yourself as positive as possible. But it does feel like there is a major transition in the way that you are using your intuition and thinking about things. Yeah, trying to keep the hope and the faith alive over here, and really waiting for the change to come through. Yeah, hey, look, I'm still not positive that this is actually going to come through. I'm not sure how the outcome is going to be, but at least, yeah, I'm devoting myself to traveling towards the new fresh start. And it does look like business and opportunities. So for a lot of you, it could even be a relationship with a Sagittarius or an Aries. And it might even be that your intuition is getting better with your with this person. Wow, some of you could be married to an Aries or a Sagittarius, and you're seeing the opportunities, and it feels like there's a connection going through as well, a transition in connection of how you're thinking to open opportunities. So maybe this communication is between you and this other person, and you're like feeling like you're on the same page when it comes to maybe some kind of work opportunity, just the love relationship itself. Take it how it resonates, but it does feel like you're finally getting out the door to where you're going to go. And not only are they showing loyalty to you, or you were feeling loyalty to yourself about this situation, you're actually supporting yourself as well. And I see that there's a lot of, if it's a relationship, there could be a lot of healing going on in this relationship as well, to where you're feeling like you can open up to each other. If you've had some kind of pains and hurts, maybe unkind words, anything like that, it does feel like there is more support and you're more supportive. If your person was sick or had any kind of issues in the past, and you're more supportive towards them as well. So take it how it resonates. There's a lot going on that I'm seeing in this reading. It's really kind of like all over the place, Scorpio. Yeah, there just seems like there's a lot, because I'm really picking up a career, and I'm also picking up that maybe there was kind of a separation because of career, meaning like we couldn't get on the same path about what to do about a career. So now we're having more communication about this opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like there's two in one going on. For a lot of you, it might even be not even a career out, like your own career. That's really what it looks like. Like we're building a career together. We're going to open this store. We're going to open this restaurant, but we're having miscommunication about what to sell at the restaurant. We're having financial problems over here trying to figure out how to launch the restaurant. You see what I'm saying? So it feels like it's something that's deep, that has something to do within the relationship of how to do something in which you needed to come together with. And that's for a lot of you. For others of you, it just feels like you're just trying to launch a project is really what I'm seeing, no matter what, for a lot of you. So having this communication with this person, whether it's a loved one, a business partner, a family member, it doesn't matter who it is. It does feel like you are on the same page now when it comes to this opportunity, but you're still the reason that it's so uncertain is because we can sit over here and be on the same page, but we can't really say how it's really going to work out. We can put all the P's in, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, but what if the Q is missing its squiggly mark, right? If the Q misses its squiggly mark, then we're going to miss out on something. So it does feel like there could be, at any given moment, something that just kind of falls off, and you're saying, oh my God, we didn't think about that. And that's kind of what it feels like is going on over here. So with the foundations and the achievements in the near future, so kind of watch that. Yeah, before I get over here, guys, just kind of watch that, because it does feel like there could be a Q over here who's missing a squiggly tail. So make sure that you go back and look at whatever it is that you're looking at. With the foundations and the achievements, You do have the Three of Swords. There is a little pain and agony. See, that's, oh man. So it's like right when I wanted the foundations and achievements to have that beautiful rainbow, there it went. It went away, and it's because I just heard it. The squiggly tail is missing. You're missing something. You guys have everything, but you're not uncertain outcome for this negative for any purpose. Your intuition actually knows. So go back and try to figure it out. Your intuition knows it's missing a tail. And what it's going to do is it's going to end up kind of screwing up the process. And it could be for the next 3 weeks. You might end up having a screwed up process. It could be 3 days, could be 3 weeks. I don't see it going into like 3 months or nothing like that. I don't see it being that far. I actually see the Three of Swords being is in a couple of days before you find the squiggly tail, or maybe it ends up holding you back for the next 3 weeks. So that way you can start planting the seeds again. It's a holdback is what it is. It's actually holding you back because now you need to go back, do that, and then wait for the seeds to ripen into fruit. But you'll have the determination to do so, and it feels like if you have this, we're going to call it a fire sign around you, this Sagittarius or this Aries around you, it feels like they're going to put in the extra effort to help the situation out. Yeah. And it's because you're a little down and a little sad over here, Scorpio. You're a little, a little frustrated. You're having some depression. So it feels like this fire sign is going to pick up the pace for you. Yeah. And this is because the depression is actually causing confusion. Now, I think the confusion is how did the Q lose its squiggly tail? I went over all the details. I even used my intuition. I did everything. So it's kind of like you're kind of taking it really hard on yourself. But the good thing is that you have this other person over here who's going to pick up the pace for you and really get this moving. And then you have the Ace of Coins. Wow, good. Because then you can see now the rainbow is going to come in. So it's saying, yeah, you're going to have to kind of think this and kind of do this, but it will all come together in the end with the Ace of Coins. Whew. I love that. But the best thing you can do now is that now that I have told you that your Q is missing a squiggly mark, go find the squiggly mark. You can actually detour a little bit of this. Now, are you going to detour the whole thing? Probably not, unfortunately, right? But maybe you can knock it down from being 3 weeks into, like I said, that 3 days. But in the present right now, go figure it out. You're missing something, okay? And that's why your intuition is saying, I have an uncertain outlook. Because your gut feeling's telling you that you're missing something. But you're trying to support and be like, no, it's okay. We've got everything. But yet your gut feeling is all over this. So you are definitely missing something. So go back and try to find it. Okay, so that way you can have exactly what you need to get for the thing. Yes, look for the sign. Yeah, look for the sign. That's what the sign is, the squiggly tail. Where did the squiggly tail go? Why is this paper not signed? Why is this whatever? You know what I'm saying? For a lot of you, it feels like a paper not signed because I keep seeing Q squiggly, right? So why is that not signed? Remain positive through the whole situation, but yes, get more information, and the get more information is looking for the sign and really going back over that paperwork or whatever it is that you guys are doing, okay? Because that's going to actually help you within the next few weeks, okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.